Bring back Shlug. The little coffee hut closed down, Tom, despite our visit. That's a shame. You'd wonder what they're running now. That's a great prime time piece of coffee huttery. You'd wonder what they're doing with it, because it's an awful goddamn shame if it's been left to waste and there's nothing being used in it. I mean, maybe that before that was a little coffee hut, that was probably a security box for potential dodgy activity. You know, they'd be security men inside that, checking and making sure that whoever's coming in isn't going to do a terrorism. But then, when, the war on terror began to lose its luster, Big Coffee came into town. And you'd think now, of all times, that it would be thriving. Because coffee has just gone up, up, up. It keeps on going. I seen there in Castle Bar the other day. I was just picking up a bit of shopping in Lidl, and there's a place opposite there. It's Kennedy's Gourmet Coffee. That hasn't opened yet, but some money in those beans. A lot of money in those beans. You'd do well to get yourself a bag of beans and start fucking selling them down the town. That'll be the next thing then. Forget your fucking bricks and mortar premises. What you want is to get your beans from the Magic Bean Man. Actually, that's a fucking great idea. If I can buy some wholesale beans and then become truly artisanal, that is to say, you'd probably get some fucking Tom, Dick and Harry, doolally, upper middle class, highfalutin, shooting and boot scooting bandit who wants to fucking buy the beans from somewhere that you can't buy it. That kind of, I got this from such and such a place, sourced from here and got it there and came through a fucking pipe and travelled a million miles to get to the cup. Where did you get it from? Oh, you can only get it from this fella, the Magic Bean Man. And he comes around each and every market town, first Wednesday of every month. You'd have to, if you want to make money on it, you probably have to do every day, 5 days a week, maybe 6 or 7 days. I haven't thought about it, but first day of every month is not enough. 1 day a week to start off, and then we'll take it from there and see how it goes. We'll see how it develops. If anybody is watching that and thinking about taking that idea and robbing it, don't fucking do it. Because of the proof here laid out, and the proof in the pudding is in the eating. And I will eat you for breakfast if you think about taking my Magic Bean Man business proposal. And there's a lot of people out there, an unscrupulous fucking cutthroat shark industry is the coffee bean at the moment. And it's going, as I said, it's going up, up, up. The money is there. They were saying last year people are going to have to stop this €3 coffee business, going out for spending €3-4. It's not happening. It's the bricks and mortar shops are going up. Lads are still buying it. It's the new high. It's the new high. It's people are dispensing with this, and they're onto the fucking coffee. And another thing that sticks in my craw is, again, the closure of the pubs. And I don't want to keep going on about it. And obviously, I'm going to be going on about it because it's an issue that's very close to home. But the price of pints, of beer, of stout, of the drink, of the people's drink, in any other country, their stuff would be sold cheaper to them. If they made it and it was their indigenous food or drink, they wouldn't be charged what we're being charged now. And I heard one of the lads from the Vintners Association on the radio the last day make a great point. Was that the price of beer, at least, never forget about your spirits and your fancy Dan drinks, your champagne Charlies, your vodkas, your Jaeger bombs and all that shite. The beer, where it starts, where the pub starts, it needs to come back down. It needs to be, a pint needs to be $3.50 max across the board. You can have a look. Cities, different beast. I understand, but when it gets to the town, out here, that's fucking scandalous. Paying more than €5 for a pint. It's not right, and it's intertwined. Stout. Maybe it's just maybe just stout. Should be $3.50. Jack up the price on everything else, but the beer of the national beer, it's not right. It's not right. Guinness need to fucking put something back. And, well, the others as well. Obviously, Beamish is cheaper. In Germany, they have that purity law sort of stuff, and it's 3 ingredients, and obviously they have a different economy. Economies of scale, they can afford to have a cheap lager or Weiss beer or whatnot, but it's just not right. We are... this is synonymous. The stout is synonymous with the pub out here, and the pubs are closing as well. Like, it's fucking... People say, no, people are going to come and tour around here when they want to come to cooler climes. Well, the first thing you need to do is lower that pint down a bit, because you're taking the piss. You're taking the absolute piss. And then the counter argument then. Some media. Again, it's the upper middle class or the upper class media fucking boys saying, oh, but the health, it's done wonders for the health. But has it? But has it? Obviously the stats say yes, it has. But has it though? I think now, obviously we're more educated now than we ever were with this information overload machine known as the internet about what's good and bad for the body, right? So I think that's enough. We've got that, and we can be educated about our health. So you can drop the fucking stout down by €2 at least across the board. That's my take. That's my take on it. I don't care about whiskey, I don't care about vodka, I don't care about any of the other stuff, but it all comes back to the beer. It all comes back to the beer.